Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Anaya, but you know that because you're watching me, period. But today, we're going to be talking about unpopular opinions, Black Lives Matter edition, because I do got a lot of stuff I need to say. I got a lot of stuff I need to get off my chest. We finna just jump right into it, okay? So first, we need to talk about the Black Lives Matter movement, because all y'all ignorant people out there that like to say, all lives matter. But like, you can't say all lives matter, not just Black lives, because first off, nobody said it was just Black Lives Matter. Nobody said just Black Lives Matter, only Black Lives Matter. We said Black Lives Matter. And the reason why we made this is because y'all was killing black people. Y'all was discriminating against the black people. Still, many years after slavery was so-called abolished, okay? All lives can't matter until Black lives do. So you can't say all lives matter, because that's mocking the Black Lives Matter movement. Because if all lives matter, we wouldn't even have the Black Lives Matter movement. You feel me? And you know, you see all these videos of people protesting and stuff on TikTok and stuff like that, and they really trying to hop on like the bandwagon and stuff, or the trend, you feel me? Because Black Lives Matter is trending. It's like it's everywhere, but it's not a trend. Black Lives Matter is not a trend. It's not something where it's like, oh, let's go out and protest and post that we're protesting. You know what I'm saying? And I see people who are in protest just so they can say that they did stuff, and just so they can say that they got tear gassed and a whole bunch of other stuff. You feel me? I hate when people post like, oh, we got tear gas, hit me up for the videos, we were out protesting, because you didn't post anything about protesting. You feel me? You didn't post nothing from you protesting, but you wanted to post about you getting tear gassed, and you wanted to post about them shooting you with rubber bullets and stuff like that. But where was the actual Black Lives Matter? You feel me? Y'all really trying to make yourself look better. And this is really what gets me, because all these people, like, if you don't repost or if you don't do anything, you're racist and stuff like that. Okay, but what about all them other times when black people was dying? And we was talking about Black Lives Matter, and y'all was saying we was forcing it. But now that George Floyd got killed and everybody wanted to talk about it, and y'all see that everybody's talking about it, y'all finally want to say something. Y'all not saying nothing because y'all want to say something. Y'all saying something because everybody else talking about it. If you really wanted to do something, you would have been did it. That's really what gets me, because like, you really sitting up here talking about something. If they don't do something, they racist, but you didn't do anything. You're only doing something because everybody talking about it. Feel me? You'll just sit there. Any other time, Black Lives Matter. All right. And not only was it George Floyd, it's multiple people. First off, you would think, especially if you know that you're on camera, you would think that they would, like, you know, take it more serious and actually try and do their job. But no, it's more and more videos of cops showing their true colors. And I'm gonna say this right now. You may be a good cop, but if you just gonna sit up there and you know that they doing something wrong, or you gonna try and cover it up or something, you just as bad. So it's like, you may not be doing it yourself, but if you know what's happening, you're not doing nothing to stop it, or you trying to cover it up, you just as bad. You feel me? Racism is taught, okay? It is not something you are born with, it is something you are taught, okay? Malcolm X said, white people be so scared of us, right? Like, how do they be so scared of us? But y'all got the history of killing us. White people got the history of killing black people. Black people don't have the history of killing white people. And that really made me think, like, ain't that crazy? I was just watching a movie. They was yelling in the store, and then the white lady came up to them and was like, we don't have any cash here. And then she was like, oh, she said that just because we're black? And I'm like, it's crazy how, like, they'll really be scared of us. Like, I done had people scared I'ma steal their stuff, you feel me? Like, I'm not interested, you feel me? But it's like, it's crazy how y'all so scared, but y'all was the one starting it. You so scared of me because of my skin color, but your ancestors were the ones who enslaved my ancestors because of the skin color. My ancestors was chilling. They didn't do nothing to your ancestors. But your ancestors decided it was okay to make us a whole bunch of slaves. And they decided it was okay to kick a whole bunch of Native Americans out of their place. Ain't it crazy how Trump will talk about some immigrants, but y'all the main immigrants? ICE be so quick to try and kick out somebody. But who got kicked out first? The Native Americans, okay? It was theirs first. Now I want to actually talk about all the protests, the actual protests, because when stuff was getting violent, when it was turning into riots, if you look closely in the videos, it's only white people. Some of them riots was actually started by undercover cops, and they was white. See, black people, we peacefully protest, and then they trying to make us look more bad by basically making us look like we violent when we not. And then there's the white protesters who really think they're doing something by being violent, by looting and, you know, wrecking and stuff like that. But that you do realize that it's portrayed as the black people and it's making us look bad. So it's really not helping. If a black protester see a white protester ruining something, they gonna get mad, because if the news talk about it, who did it? The black people. Not the white person, but the black people. You feel me? What's crazy is the fact that you see all these videos about all these riots and how everything is violent. Mind you, this is the white people. It's not actually black people, okay? It's white people. You see how everybody is violent, stuff like that, but you don't see any videos of peaceful protests. There's a lot more peaceful protests. We don't get no acknowledgement for the good that we do. But then, if something happens during this time, even if it wasn't by a black person, they gonna blame it on us. Somebody has said that black people are criminals, and if we wasn't criminals, then the police wouldn't be coming after us. But let's just take George Floyd for an example. He didn't resist arrest. The reason that they called the police in the first place wasn't even valid. Okay, he was cooperating. He didn't have no weapons. So what was criminal about that? You feel me? What was criminal? How you gonna say we're criminals? What was criminal about it? That dude Ahmaud, he was just running down the street. What was criminal about him? And I also want to talk about that situation where that young man was found hanging from a tree. Talking about some he hung himself. Because never in no history of black people will a black person ever hang themselves from a tree because of the slave history. What do we look like hanging ourselves from a tree? A tree that's not even like something we would even like think of. It don't even look right. Ask the whole black community. We already know that he didn't hang himself. And then when you see that video of that one couple when they was trying to hang this black man, so you see stuff like this and then try and say that he hung himself. But it's like, what? After all them years where we was getting hung against our will, and then you see all these white people trying to come after us because of this Black Lives Matter stuff, and then you trying to say that I hung myself, like what? That don't even make sense. What? That's all I can say is what? Because that just makes no sense to me. This whole Black Lives Matter stuff, it's nothing new. It's been going on. It's probably going to continue going on for a long time. But one thing that has got to stop is the riots. Another thing is just, y'all could be protesting. Y'all could do it with masks. Y'all could be sanitary, because now Corona is spreading even faster. And now we have to stay on quarantine even longer. We wasn't even supposed to be on quarantine this long. It's July and we still in quarantine. But to be on quarantine for longer. Y'all was using the protesting as an excuse to go loot and to go outside and to just do random stuff. But why? Just be smart about it. Just be smart about it. Just be smart about it. That's how you know it wasn't no black person who started any riots, because we're smart about it. We moving smart. We not moving stupid like the white people. That's a dumb move. We moving smart. We being smart about it. Feel me? But I just really had to rant for a little bit, because just the whole situation was really making me mad, because I remember I would fight with people literally every day because they would say something about my race. But them same people is posting Black Lives Matter. Like what? Y'all was just calling me a monkey, saying I gotta go back to Africa. But now Black Lives Matter because it's going around. You feel me? That's why I had to say something. I just need y'all to check that for y'all right there. You feel me? But stay tuned for my next video, because that's going to be out soon. Now, I already know what to do. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on my post notifications. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat. Y'all can follow me on TikTok. Check the description box. Go check out my other video, my lash tutorial, because if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, know how to put on these lashes and you want to know where I got them from and you want to see a review, then go check out that video. But other than that, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Period.